Yep, 12, and then Envenom. So 11 for it misses.
Yeah.
Okay, continue your turn.
Here, and then here.
What?
I need you to hit. I want to hit all the bats. I will heal myself at the end of this. Okay, Thunder Judgment. First on the top bat, all the shadow bats I'm hitting.
Okay.
First, the top bat. 15 versus
Wait,
fortitude.
you're going to provoke another away, man.
No, I'm not. I have the thing that does not provoke.
Staff expertise?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you have to move there in specific. But
because it's range 10, and the bottom one I can only hit if I'm there.
Oh my god, you're crazy.
So first attack on the top guy is 15 for it, which will miss. Second one is what?
Now, what I don't get is why you moved back in the aura. You could have moved there.
Guys.
And still done your shot.
If you guys want to comment on people's turns, just to keep the thing clear, if you guys could type it, so that we can take turns relatively quickly.
20 fortitude hit.
20 fortitude does hit.
Alright, so this one is dazed. Takes 15 damage. No, 15, 16, 17. He takes 18 damage. He is dazed. And I will push him 4 squares that way.
Okay.
Oops. Minor action, I'm going to Deliverance of Faith. Let me get the macro for that.
You're going to get some temps, and it's going to be Draco's turn. Yep. Draco, sir, you're up. Don.
I'm here. I'm trying to figure out whether I should try and fear them, or do an attack, or try to run over and heal somebody. Well,
what are you?
Second wind.
He's a warlord, and...
Gary, is it saving throw for the...
all of those things.
Is it a saving throw for the 5 damage?
Yes.
Nope.
Why don't you heal Tassin, whack the Viper in front of you, and whatnot?
So Draco, if you need to figure out what you need to do on your turn, go ahead and do that. Kuro, go ahead and take your turn while Draco delays.
Okay. His turn would be important for mine because I'm not sure if he would be able to kill that guy, but whatever, I'll take mine just now. Okay, I will provoke again by using a Death Strike and going to this position. So I'm going to provoke from the Rattlesnake again.
It's not gonna... Well, actually, it doesn't have any reason not to take the away, so...
Yeah, go ahead. Miss?
Yep. Yeah, and I cannot punish him.
It's cool. So for 12 plus 18 for 31 damage.
That'll get the job done, and that will finish off the Viper.
Now I'm a bit worried about these guys taking out the lights. I think that the sellers will need them to guide the ship. So, where does this guy seem like he's going? Does he look like he's eyeing this light in particular?
The one that's down in the bottom, yeah. I mean, they look like they've been snatching the lights. Sort of.
Okay, so I'm going to move into one of these pillars if I can. Is there any kind of rule for me to be staying on them?
Nope. Sorry, for standing on the boon, yes.
Yes.
So it is, and this is something that I didn't really say at the beginning. In everyone's log, there should be a Adventures DCs journal entry, which will tell you the DCs for everything. So if I say it's a whatever. So right now, balancing on the beams, since I've got the ropes and everything intact, is going to be an easy DC acrobatics check. So just
okay, that's an auto pass for me.
Correct.
So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into here.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Draco, do you have your turn yet?
Yes, I'm going to heal someone and try to stare at that thing and hopefully not get in the aura.
Okay. So you moved away. So you've done a move action. What else? So inspiring word on Tassin.
Yes.
$16 plus my healing surge value.
Correct.
So,
And make a saving throw for Tassin. Make your saving throw.
oh, thank God.
What else are you doing, Draco? Don.
I believe I'm out of weapon range.
You are out of weapon range. You have a standard action left. Is there something you would like to do with your standard action?
Do you have Commander Strike?
No.
Direct the strike, any strike?
Yes, that's the strike. I think.
He has Hyper Strike and Intuitive Strike, both of which need him to be in melee range. And he has some other stuff. You could Dragon Fear if you wanted to, or you could charge something, or you could end your turn.
Make him ready in action.
You could also ready in action.
I'll attempt to make the little bastard fear me, but I don't think it'll work.
So that will hit the Swarm and the Viper. So the first attack against the Swarm is going to connect. The second attack against the Viper, go ahead and roll it. Draco, attack the Swarm.
I never got this far with the fear. It usually always fails. Okay, so it's just a 20 plus 4, right? Or is it the 6 plus the damage?
Should be a d20 plus 8.
Okay.
It doesn't do any damage.
No.
No. So the bat swarm is taking the -2, and the Viper is not. All right. Speaking of swarms, hi Ukla.
No, forget about me.
Let me make sure that I'm not doing this incorrectly. I'm not. So the swarm is going to kind of swarm over top of you and try to batter you down. 19 against your fortitude.
Misses.
Okay. So it is going to nom nom nom, beat on you with teeth.
Ow.
Oh.
14 points of damage.
Ow.
And the swarm is going to shift to here. Viper. Hey, look, Viper friend. Viper friend is taking a -2 penalty to attack rolls. You are in an aura of -2 defenses, so the two things kind of wash out together. It is going to bite at you, Ukla. 20 AC, which that might hit, might miss.
I have to check.
You get hits on.
Hits.
Okay. So in Venom, 19 fort.
Misses.
And so yeah, you take 14 points of damage from the bite, and the Viper will end its turn. If Ukla, if you will do me a favor, in your character sheet there should be a spot for you to enter your AC, Fortitude, Reflex, and Will.
There is.
If you'll have those entered and named appropriately. So
they are.
Click on you. At the moment, it's not. So on the left-hand side, there's AC, Fort, Reef, Will.
Yeah, they're there.
If you could have it say Fortitude, Reflex, and Will.
All right.
Which sounds really picky, but it means my macro for checking your defenses doesn't work.
Oh well, the will one was right, but.
Yep. AC and Will I can get, but I could.
All right. How now?
Cool. Other bat, the one that's down here. He's not dazed, does not have any problems going on with him, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he is going to fly by and try to take out this light. He is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from Yukuro. As he...
I'm not going to go for the opportunity for the attack of opportunity. I'm going for the darting strike.
Okay.
Because he's still moving without shifting edges while within 2 squares of me, correct?
Correct.
So, yep. Is that fixed yet? No, it isn't. So that's actually 30 points of damage.
Okay. So it goes and it is going to turn out this light.
Damn it. I tried.
And he'll end his turn there. Other Diabat, who is dazed. Let's see. Don't believe I can get into range of anything. I, in point of fact, cannot. So he is just going to fly over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. And he's going to end his turn. Ukla, you're up.
Alright, I'll twin strike the snake.
Okay. Did you take your turn for take your damage for starting in the aura?
I didn't. I will do that.
The 22 versus AC will hit, I believe. But yeah, selected. Yep. Both of those will connect. One for 19, so one for 23, and the other one for 21, which will finish off the snake.
I think you're reading my crit damage. One did 10, and
One
one did
does-
9.
So one does 14, I believe, because it is bloodied and it does 10 damage. So 14
Right,
for
okay.
the first swing, and the other one does 9, so it should do 23, correct?
Correct.
So yeah. So
Oh, you were adding them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was adding them together.
And does
So,
that do it?
23 damage will kill him without wasting any spare damage on him.
Alright, great. And then I will use my quarry on the swarm. I'm going to just pick one bat to be my quarry of the swarm, but that should count for all of them.
You bat!
And then I will... oh, this is such a waste of time. I guess I will go ahead and... shift here. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I will go ahead and quarry. I did that already. That's fine. I'm going to... I will use invigorating stride. And shift here. Oh, and next to an enemy. That's right. I will shift. Can I shift on these beams?
You can shift on the beams.
All right. I will shift out here.
Can you make an easy athletics check?
Yes.
Or easy acrobatics, sorry.
Yes.
Cool.
Wait. Acrobatics? Oh, I thought it was athletics.
It is acrobatics, not athletics.
Well then, better double check that. Yeah, let's not do that then. Alright, so I'll just, bummer. Shift here, second wind.
Okay. Basil, you're up.
Okay.
So your pet will take the 5 points from the swarm.
Yep. Ukla, you mind if I slide that guy up to you again? The Shadow Bat swarm?
I don't mind.
You don't mind, okay.
If you've got a plan, as long as you've got a plan. If you're just doing it for kicks, I do mind.
No. There's a plan. There's
Excellent.
a plan for it. Yeah, so I will start off with a blunder on the Shadow Bat swarm. With CA. Hit. Shadow Bat swarm's going to take obviously half damage from that, but then it's going to go here. And Ukla, you can go ahead and make an attack against it.
Melee basic.
Yep, melee basic. And then it'll continue to there after it goes through that square.
Okay.
29 versus AC, 13 damage.
So so it takes. I'm trying to see where the initial. So Basil, your damage is 13.
Yes, my damage was 13, cut in half, and then he does his damage, which looks like 13.
Cut in half. Cool.
And then I'll add an extra point from my quarry, cut in half, to 1.
All right.
Okay. And then I will, do I want to do a move?
Gary, out of curiosity, how do you do that? Do you do all the damage from that instance and then you have it, or do you have each piece of it?
Each piece. It'd be each attack, but the quarry would get added in before you halved it.
How do
Because
you
it's
do it?
extra damage onto your damage. So if you did, let's say, 5 quarry damage, you'd actually do an additional point.
Yeah, so it is the damage instances are halved.
Okay, fair enough. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like one damage instance could have 30 different forms of extra damage from it.
Right, no kidding. Yeah.
Okay, before I end my turn, do you want a majestic word or not?
What does it do and to whom?
It's a heal. I was asking Ukla if you want to
Oh,
heal.
I didn't know you were talking to me. Let's see. So, what would you give a +4 to it, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I'll
my
take it.
charisma. Okay.
No.
I'll go ahead and do
So,
that.
Ukla, I did count you as doing quarry damage earlier. Did you not want to do quarry damage earlier?
I didn't do quarry damage on the snake.
Okay.
Okay. And just so he doesn't pin you into that wall there, why don't you shift down?
All right.
There we go. And then I will just move up here behind Ginger.
I can shift down 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just sliding you one down so you don't get pinned in.
So the bat come up. It's going to turn out the light. And then is going to end its turn here.
Oh, cheeky bastard.
Gary, I have dark vision. Would it still be dark for me?
It would not still be dark for you. I will be perfectly honest, I'm not very sure how to do the dark vision thing.
Dark vision
You
is
just
really
give
easy
them you just give them a huge number for the light, and then you turn off all players see light so no one else sees it, and they just see endless amounts of distance.
So go to emits light.
Yeah, you do the emits light, and you just give them a number that's like 50 or 80 or something, where it's just so massive they're going to see everything.
See everything.
Yeah, and then you just turn off you uncheck the box that says all players see light.
Okay.
And that'll just make it so he sees everything regardless.
Cool. All right, the dire bat's done. Viper down here. Yep, he's just gonna come up and bite at you. Critical.
You
He didn't hit, so powerful warning does not trigger. And Nahazar, you're up.
Okay, question: if I want to pull out my ever-burning torch and like light it up and drop it like here, what type of?
It is a minor action to pull it out. If it takes an action to light, then whatever the action it says on the item, which, unless otherwise stated, is a minor action. And then if it takes no action to drop it on the ground. So it will take you 2 minor actions if it takes a minor action to light.
Honestly, I have no idea how ever-burning torch works.
Well, I'll say it's probably right in the name because it's called an ever-burning torch.
Yeah.
Oh, right. True. So I just pull it out and suddenly let there be light. So I just drop it and I will
put the boat on fire.
It's not. It doesn't produce any actual flame or heat.
Yeah, it's
just
just a. And I will.
So how much light does it generate?
I'll look it
5
up.
squares, I think, but I'll check.
Which one is he doing?
Ever-burning torch.
Ever burning.
It's 5
Kuro,
squares
can you-
bright, and then an additional 5 of dim.
Kuro, can you light up
Okay.
I
the things that
have no
turned
idea.
off?
The switch is at the base, but are they pulling the orbs off? Is the question.
Yeah, they're pulling the protective casing off, and then the light turns off when it's pulled off. Might be able to relight it, but you're not entirely sure what that would take. Maybe like a thievery check to mess with the mechanism on board. You might need to do like an Arcana or Nature or other type of check as far as...
And that would be a standard action, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I moved here. I probably provoke from Death Rattle Viper.
Okay.
And then after that, I will use a sweeping
You
blow.
could get there without provoking
How?
by going like this.
Oh, true. So I'm gonna be slightly more intelligent and gonna do a little dance, and then like leave my friend alone, and I'm gonna sweeping blow them. I'm just making a huge like swing arc, going from left to right. So first hit will be on Viper, second on the Swarm. No, wait, fuck, not this, sweeping blow. So 22 and 19.
All right, so 22 against the snake
Viper.
will definitely hit. The 19 against the swarm will also hit. And it is a burst attack, so that means the swarm took extra bits of damage. Vulnerable to that sort of thing.
Okay,
Are you-
and because I used my minor actions, I think that's all.
Are you marking them or no?
Yes, I will mark them both.
Okay. So I'm going to assume that you always mark.
Unless I say I don't want to mark them, yes.
Yep. All right. The swarm sees there's people here. It's going to obey mark. Minor?
I have resist 5 necrotic, yeah, so I... Oh no, wait, because I start... Never mind, sorry.
Start your turn at end. So 14 versus Fortitude on Yuna Hazara will miss.
Yep, I
And
believe
then,
I fixed my fort will end.
I didn't check. Yeah, your fort is 21. So 15
AC,
will...
that's a miss.
Yes, miss. And the Shadow Bat is going to be sad about its life, the universe, and everything. I think. Let me make sure this is correct. Yeah, Shadow Bat's gonna shift to here.
Oh yeah, they can. What a d-bag.
Is
Yeah,
he
I'm
inside
guessing
now,
he does not provoke or something or punish.
He
provoke
just
punish.
shifted, so
Yeah, yeah.
you can.
Shifted. So you
Making sure.
you can punch him for shifting.
Just making sure.
So he is in your square, but I'm gonna not put him in your square just because it doesn't work well on this format. I'm gonna stick him way over here.
But he's on me.
Yeah, he's on your square. So you can take the attack if you want it.
Can I?
Yeah, he is shifting.
Okay.
Wow.
That'll hit, and seems to do a little bit reduced damage. Tassin, you're up. So step 1, take some damage.
How much damage is it?
5.
Alright. I'm going to shift down here. And then I am going to Rain of Blood right on top of me.
Okay.
Kind of a scary sounding attack for Invoker. Rain of Blood. That's against the one guy, and then
And that'll miss.
against the other guy.
Crit will do the job. So how much damage on a crit?
It's 18 plus
It's more than
D10.
18.
plus a d10.
It's 21 plus, yeah.
Oh, plus 1.
22.
And he is... Oh, is he dead?
No?
Okay, he's vulnerable 5 damage. And both Nalzahar and Draco have a +4 to attack rolls until my next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, he takes 23 damage because I was aiming at 2 creatures with my attack.
Yep.
And that's it. That's it, yeah, on my turn.
Guru, you're up.
Well, I don't know how much my character knows about bats, but I assume he's smart enough to know that they are good in the dark, right?
Yes.
So, for starters, I'm going to try to Sly Flourish the Shadow Dire Bat. For 29 versus AC.
Yep, that'll hit.
Ooh, that's really low damage. 27 damage.
Okay. It is definitely bloodied.
And there is no way for me to jump onto him, is there?
There are rules for mounting an unwilling creature. You'd like
There
to...
are?
Yes. It's basically all around athletics.
Athletics is not my forte, but do you have the rules on hand?
It's basically opposed athletics checks.
And it would take a standard action, I believe.
Almost positive, yes.
If it's too much of an asshole, I'll just call it there, okay?
All right. Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to look up the rules, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll just call it there. I'll look up the rules instead. So can I do my action point later if I see if the rules are interesting enough?
What I'll do is, instead of having to go for things, I'll just say that it's going to be a standard action, opposed athletics check, and he will get a chance to... It's going to effectively function like a grab. It's a grab that doesn't immobilize. And instead gives a -2 penalty to attack rolls instead of...
Okay. Then never mind for now. I'll let it be for the time being.
Okay. Draco. Start your turn. Take 5 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, Aaron, if he flies up to that other one, I can get you there anyways.
Thank you.
Draco, did you take your 5 damage?
Yeah, I just did.
Alright, so moved.
I can't reach him to give him a second wind. Everybody's out of range. So
You have a +4 to attack rolls.
yeah, I'm gonna do another Viper Strike.
Okay.
Maybe this time I'll hit.
Viper strike the Viper.
Yep.
I assume that does not include the +4 to hit.
1d8 plus 6. But
Yeah.
I wrote that macro out as a generic.
Okay. So it does take 7 points of damage.
Sweet.
Anything else, Draco?
Oh! Can he use his claws on it?
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, never mind.
Anything else? Don?
Yeah, I guess that's it. I was trying to figure out, like, if I could run over and heal somebody, but...
You could heal yourself. You're the lowest one in the group.
At this point of time, yes.
Then I'll spend 2 healing surges if I can.
1.
How are you spending the healing surges?
Oh, I need a second wind to do it then, don't I?
You could spend your heal on yourself if you wanted as well.
You can't second wind because you already spent a standard action unless you action point.
Oh. Alright then. I guess I'll just stay. I'm lost again. I'm really failing myself and you guys. I'm sorry.